Hi everyone, your host Yuli. I am here. I'm gonna be doing the Q&A questions today, mostly the ones that came from Instagram. Thank you everybody who submitted your questions. I'm just gonna keep it anonymous. So let's get started. First question. How old are you? I am 30. I'm 30 years old. I still get ID'd when I order alcoholic drinks. Depending on how I'm dressed and if I have makeup and if I have Nathan with me. So if I have makeup and I'm dressed a little fancier and then I have my son with me, then I don't get ID'd. But if I'm just like with a bun and a t-shirt and some jeans, they're like, can I see your ID? I get ID'd at times at the groceries. So I still, to me, it's kind of new. Being in that borderline where sometimes they do ask for my ID, sometimes they don't, but it's definitely this year. So I think I am kind of, transitioning to that older feel. But I feel young, still good. Still young, still fun, still, I don't feel like old. I feel tired, but I don't feel old. What else? What do I do for a living? All right, what do I do for a living? Good question. So I do photography work. I just started doing my own. I think last year was more of like doing my own sessions and stuff. The year prior to that, it was just like trying to get out there and trying to see who my audience was gonna be and just like giving it a try. Mostly it was like volunteer work. It was definitely volunteer work, like freebies for that, like the end of that year. And then the following year, which was last year, I did do graduation sessions. I did Blue Bonnet. I did Valentine sessions. I did Boudoir. It was my first one, and I don't know if I'm saying it right, but there you go. So I'm like really excited. And then on the weekend, so I do that like whenever I get inquiries or somebody wants to get like their birthday party or something, cake smash, newborn. You wanna say hi? Say hi. This is my son Nathan. And so I've done that, and then I do that like whenever people ask, to do that. And then on the weekends, I work at a photography studio. It definitely has boost up my confidence in like, greeting people and just kind of getting more comfortable posing them. I love the way it's set up and all the like fun stuff that we do. We get anywhere from like newborn, maternity sessions, we get quinceañeras, we get weddings, we get like engagement sessions. So I feel like that's definitely helped me kind of try my own. This is like a studio inside door, and then where I was like shooting and doing my my sessions, most of them have been outdoors. So like a park, or mostly just parks. But yeah, so that's what I do. And I also do Poshmark. Poshmark, I mean, it's just, you sell online. It's an app. Poshmark is an app where you could sell like used items that are still in good condition or new items, and you try to like get your value for it, or even cheaper. You could do bundles. You could do buy you know. um, I could go more in detail on what Poshmark is in another video. uh, and then I've been wanting to grow my YouTube channel, so this is, you know, I know I started last year, like just posting random stuff, but this year I just want to, like, you know, focus on YouTube as well, and maybe posting a video once a week. And then I've heard that also YouTube also pays you depending on how many views or how many like subscribers you have or something like that. So I just want to give it a try. And then let's move on. How old is Nathan? Nathan will be 3 next month. So he will be starting school as well. So I'll have spare time to, you know, focus on Poshmark, YouTube videos, or even explore new places, you know, to do my photo sessions and just kind of promote, you know, kind of from there. So I am super anxious about him starting. It's kind of like a bittersweet moment. I'll be blogging. I'll be meeting with the teachers tomorrow and the staff and the school, and just kind of see the classroom and stuff. So that is definitely a big transition for us. Next question, why did you move? For those of you who don't know me or are new to my channel, I lived in LA like all my life, and I moved 4 years ago. We moved 2015, I think, for almost 5 years ago. So yeah, so 4 years. And what was the question? Why did you move? Why? I would think just for opportunity. I saw that, you know, the pay was better here. I saw that the houses were cheaper, so that's a win-win. I saw that the schools in the area that I was moving, you know, was really good as well. Not much of a fan of how far the beach is, but that's no biggie. And hardly ever went to the beach over there in LA, so it's no biggie. But yeah, that's why I moved. I moved here for opportunity, more chances, better living, less, I would say, you know, the time it would have gotten us to be where we are now, where we were in LA, was gonna be a lot longer. And here it was just like, you know, it was better. And then, will you move back to Cali? I love California. I do. I love the people. I love my family. Mostly my family. I love my family. I love the weather. I love how everything's just close by, and you could go to the block and there's a liquor store. Or over here, it's like, it's so different. The streets are so different. Everything's so far away. I wouldn't say so far away. Everything is driving distance. It's not like, hey, I'll be back. I just gotta go to the like liquor store down the street or across the street or a block away. You know, everything is like further out. But I don't see myself in LA. I don't. I want to minimize the chance of everything, just like the crime, violence. I wouldn't want Nathan to be exposed to, like, you know, the amount of violence there is. I mean, it's just, where do I start? You know, I grew up When I was in high school, there was like drive-bys, there was riots, there were all sorts of stuff that I wouldn't want Nathan to, go through it. And if I could prevent that in some way, then, go for it. I mean, here is so different. Like, you don't hear crime all the time. I know crime is everywhere, regardless of where we are. I know that anything could happen at any given time, but the chances are less, I feel. But I don't see myself back in LA. Like, I see myself visiting and seeing my family, but other than that, I don't think so. What else? What is the one wish you have for your child? That's a really good question. That's a deep question. I would say I would want Nathan to try, to be confident enough to try the things he, sets himself up for. I know that when we grow up, there's more risk, like opening a business, there's risk of, investing your time, money, effort, all this kind of stuff. Even like for him joining a sport, and him trying to make a goal or hit a home run or whatever, or shoot a 3-pointer basketball, whatever the sport is, for him to try and have the confidence to do it, whether or not it happens, and he succeeds, he'll be like, I'll be proud of him regardless, just because he tried. And I want to build that confidence in him. And that one wish is for him not to be afraid, to take chances. And that regardless of what the outcome will be, that I'll always be there to support him. So that is my wish. Okay, moving forward. Do you want to have more kids? Yes, I do. I don't want Nathan to be like a only child. Unfortunately, we had a miscarriage, and it was a little hard for us to cope and stuff, but we were ready for the little baby. And I would never fully understand why or how. The only thing I do know is that it hurt when it happened. It hurt mentally, physically, and emotionally, and I'm even thinking about doing another YouTube video, kind of going into detail of like how and what happened, and how I cope with it and everything. But yeah, guys, it was painful. My baby would have been 7 months. Yeah, I would have had a 3-year-old and a 7-month-old baby. But anyway, I want to give myself this year to just kind of find myself, kind of, work on my goals, and kind of know where this year is going to take us. I do want to give myself this year to just kind of reboot from just transitioning to a happier place, and just kind of find me again. Okay, next question. How long have you been with your hubby, and where did you meet? How how long have I been with him? We've been married for 5 years. And we started dating in 2011. So, wow, almost 9 years. Hey, you okay? 9 years, guys. We've been together 9 years. How crazy is that? That's a long time. That is like, that's like 10 years. That's like a whole decade. Anyway, not almost there, because it's 8. All right, so we've been dating since 2011. We got married in 2014. So we got married in 2014, and it's 2020 now. Oh yeah, that will be 6 this year. Okay, I knew my math wasn't wrong. Okay, next question. Where did we meet? We met at work. We were doing the Sprinter vans conversions. Those are the Sprinter vans. If you guys don't know what they are, they're like the Amazon little trucks, or the they use the Amazons here a lot, the Sprinter vans, for the Amazon or deliveries, or like they look like a massive utility truck. So we used to convert those, and that's how we met. We started going out to lunch together every day, and that's how it all started. All right. What does he do for a living? He is a classic car mechanic. He's a mechanic for classic cars. There you go. He works with Thunderbirds and like Mavericks, Mustangs, Chevys, like Novas and stuff. I don't even know what I'm saying, but this is like some memory work of what he said. Some Lincoln stuff, and I don't know, just like all this kind of old trucks and cars. So he is having lots of fun. He loves it, and that's what he does. Okay, do you ever get homesick? Yes. Oh my god, I get homesick. I get really homesick at times. Sometimes it hits me harder than others. Definitely for the holidays. You know, you're just so used to, you know, doing the same thing, and you know, having that tradition for so long, and then all of a sudden you don't have your parents to visit. All of a sudden it's a quiet place. All of a sudden you're the one that has to cook. Like, you're not bringing the dish, you're just like cooking. But thankfully I have my brother out here, and we go to his place, and I do bring a side, and I'm just so glad that he's around, because it would have been like horrible. None of us would have had any family out here. So I'm grateful that he's out here, and I'm grateful that he has helped me so much through the transitions, and just, you know, I appreciate everything he does. So yes, I do get homesick, especially during the holiday season. But then again, like when it's someone's birthday, and I see Snapchats, and I see like Facebook pictures, and I see like my nephews growing up together, like it hurts me, you know, in the way that I'm happy, but it hurts me in the way that I can't be there, or that my son can't grow up with them, or that he doesn't have his grandparents here, you know, to like spoil him, or to, you know, take him out or something. Whatever the case is, it does, you know, hit me. It's a little sting, but you know, just making it work for him and all that kind of stuff. So I do get homesick. You know, I miss, you know, grabbing a coffee with my mom, or, you know, talking to my sisters and just gossiping, everything. So I do get homesick. What is your resolution for this year? My resolution for this year is just kind of growing my personal network as well as my business network. So this year I want to focus more like on growing my photography business and just like putting myself out there. I'll link my my Facebook and my Instagram account, photography account on this video, so that way you guys could see like the type of work that I do. I want to expand that, you know, kind of market that and just kind of see where it leads. So that is all, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Like and subscribe if you like my channel. If there's anything I missed, just comment down below and type in your questions, and I'll go ahead and like type in the answers. Or if I do get a few more, then I'll just do another video. And then I hope you guys like what you guys saw. Thank you again for everything, and see you next time. Bye bye.